This is Elizabeth Joyce with Stargazing, week of March 16th through March 22nd, 2020. This is a surprising and action-packed week with the spring opening its doors. We have 2 sign changes, 2 different conjunctions that will send our energy flying off in 2 different directions. Not that we haven't had enough of the upsurge with what's going on with the virus and all of the changes all over the world. 5 planets are in earthy Capricorn and Taurus. Get practical and tend to your projects where you can gain tangible results. An interesting shift is coming throughout the world as Saturn temporarily moves into Aquarius on March 21st until July 1st to give you a hint about what's coming in 2021. That is when Saturn, the restructuring planet, fully moves into the sign of Aquarius, the sign of higher ideals and revolutions. Mercury moves into Pisces on Tuesday after its brief retrograde into Aquarius. Sort through your ideas that you had during the recent Mercury retrograde cycle and decide which ones you want to work with and which ones were fantasy-driven or maybe need to be revised or replaced. St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday is under a serious Capricorn moon. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if they'll even have the parade with what's going on with the virus. St. Patrick's Day on Tuesday is a pleasant day, and it's likely going to be a little bit more subdued this year. They may not have the New York City parade because of the virus concerns and because of too many people gathering in a crowd, which is for the health of our country as well as each other. The spring equinox comes to us on Thursday, March 19th. Since all the planets are gathered together in one part of the sky, I suggest that you focus your basic energy into a limited number of projects and activities. Slow it down and do what you can. There's just so much confusion going on, and we need to take deep breaths and try to stay centered. The sun moves into Aries, bringing us a generous amount of energy and excitement as we enter the first few days of spring. With the spring equinox, this bundled energy is extremely good to do what it is focusing on, but not so good for those things that have to be done but you really don't want to do them. Also, as you know, there would be less traveling and less vacation plans and reservations being made. Use this powerful energy day to do some checks and balances with your life, with your products, with your work, with your finances, and with your home life. These certainly are troubled times, and on the day that the earth becomes balanced, is a perfect day for you to tune into that energy and bring yourself into balance. Although some of these results may contradict each other, make the effort to balance the mundane projects with the need to get out of your own rut. Next month, the virus should be lifted a bit and you'll have a surplus of courage and adventurous spirit along with the thrills and excitement of some positive new beginnings. Don't forget, April is the month of Aries, and that's always a powerful energy. Take the lead, even if you don't usually do that. Get out of bed early Friday morning and get moving. This can range from extreme to ambitious projects. Mars and Jupiter are aligned, and that brings always good luck. And that means that we're taking an action, and we're going to make it big. Saturday brings this boundary lining Saturn into the I don't want any boundaries sign of Aquarius, temporarily through June. This gives you a hint of a teaser about what will come when Saturn changes its sign starting in December of 2020 and throughout 2021. This energy gives you a hint or a teaser of what's coming for you when Saturn finally changes completely into the sign of Aquarius in December of 2020 for the next 3 years. This pre-Aquarian energy is especially important for those born between 1990 and 1992 because it's their first Saturn return. We have our first Saturn return between the ages of 28 and 29, and it always brings a major change into your life. Now with my Saturn return, I had my children and then I moved, and that's what I mean by a major change. Saturn moves back into Capricorn in July, and it will complete its trip through Capricorn until December, and then it moves into Aquarius for 2.5 years. Mars is also in Capricorn, and it makes its major conjunction this week that promises to have two very different effects. The positive Mars-Jupiter conjunction on Friday, March 20th, brings confidence, abundance, courage, making it easy to start something new. Upgrade your technology. Take a class, learn a new software program, and get out with some groups that will lead you down a new path where you can learn something. Also, this is a great time to come up with new ideas and show your flexibility and give yourself some more freedom. And before I close, I want to give you a little yoga technique that you can use to see if you might have this virus that everybody's worried about. Okay, here we go. This is to make sure that you don't have the virus. You take your palm and you put it at your heart. You take your left thumb and you put it in the center of your palm. And you take a deep breath. If you can hold this, hold your breath for the count of 15 to 30, then you don't have the virus. Because if you did have the virus, you would start coughing and it would become uncomfortable. This is Elizabeth Joyce with Visions of Reality. The website is new-visions.com. If you'd like to make a call to ask a question or make an appointment, the 24-hour answering service is 201-934-8986. Thank you for listening. I wish you wellness. I wish you abundance. I wish you happiness and joy. See you next week.